when the nouns end in S, double S, SH, CH, O, X, and Z, we just only add ES, but be careful with some words, we just add only S. And if you want to know more about irregular nouns, you need to go to the internet and you type irregular noun list, so you will see a lot of words. So example like child, children, person, people, tools, teeth, foot, feet, mouse, mice. So there are many more words. Hello guys, welcome back to my video lessons, Learning English with Bonri. So today video lessons I'm going to teach you about singular and plural nouns. So if we talk about singular and plural nouns, we need to know about what is noun, what is singular noun, and what is plural noun. Noun is a word that is used to identify a class of people, animals, places, and other things. Singular noun refer to only one noun. Plural noun refer to more than one noun. Alright, it means can be two up. And we need to know that singular and plural nouns here is about the noun that we can count only. And one more way we need to know that plural nouns here come from singular noun. It means you make singular into plural. It means you make one into two. Alright, so let's go ahead. Regular nouns. So if we talk about singular to plural, we need to know about the rules. The rule here we need to know about two ways. So the first one is regular nouns, and second one is irregular nouns. So what is regular noun and what is irregular noun? Alright. Regular nouns here refer to a noun that we can count, and we need to add S, ES, and IES. Alright, so now look at the rule. The first one, we add S to most nouns. It means that every noun, general nouns that we can count, we need to add S. So the sound of S here is Alright, so look at the example. Cat, cats, duck, ducks. Again, cat, cats, duck, ducks. Second one, we add ES to most nouns that end in S, double S, SH, CH, O, X, and Z. So here we need to remember, please be careful here. So the pronunciations of ES, we accept only all sound. All sound, the pronunciations of ES here means Z, Z. But the other things like here and here, the pronunciation is, is. So now look at example. Bus, buses, class, classes, dish, dishes, march, marches, tomato, tomatoes, box, boxes, prize, prizes. Let me repeat for you again. Bus, buses, class, classes, dish, dishes, march, marches, tomato, tomatoes, box, boxes, prize, prizes. But one more thing, we need to be careful because they are the exception. So here the example for you. Piano, pianos, radio, radios. Stereo, stereos, video, videos. Zoo, zoos. Kangaroo, kangaroos. Let me repeat for you again. Piano, pianos. Radio, radios. Stereo, stereos. Video, videos. Zoo, zoos. Kangaroo, kangaroos. The third one, when the word ends in F or FE, we remove these F or FE and we add VES. So here, please be careful. So look at example. Leaf, leaves. Wife, wives. Let me repeat again. Leaf, leaves. Wife, wives. The fourth one, when the words end in Y, we remove that Y to I and add ES. Example, city, cities. So one more thing, you need to be careful with the pronunciations of IES here, means z. Alright, baby, babies. Let me repeat again. City, cities, baby, babies. But we need to be careful with one more thing. It is also exceptional. So look at this. But when one word is next to that Y, we just add S. So please be careful. If the words that end in Y and one vowel is next to Y, we cannot change to IES. We just add only S. Example, boys, boys, key, keys. The sound of S here means Z. Alright, so now that's all for regular nouns. So now let's go to another one is irregular nouns. So irregular nouns here is different from regular nouns. There is no rule to we edit the letter S, ES or IES. So the best way for you is try to memorize. So there are many words that are irregular nouns, but here I have only two for you because it is very small whiteboard. So yes, that's why I give you only two. You look at example here. Man, man, woman, women. Let me repeat again. Man, man, woman, women. So be careful with the pronunciation of this one. Woman, women. Alright. So there are many words more of irregular nouns, but I have only two for you, like what I said, because of the whiteboard is very small. So if you want to learn more about irregular nouns, you can go ahead to Google and you just type irregular nouns list. You will see many words of irregular nouns, like child, children, person, people, foot, feet, tools, teeth. So there are many more, but so I have only two for you. Alright, so now let me revise the lesson again for you today. So today we learn about singular to plural. So here is the rule for you. So the first one we need to remember about regular nouns, and second one we need to remember about irregular noun. Alright, irregular noun. So here we just add only S to general nouns, but be careful that when the nouns end in S, double S, SH, CH, O, X, and Z, we just only add ES, but be careful with some words, we just add only S. So like here, piano, pianos, radio, radios, stereo, stereos, video, videos, zoo, zoos, kangaroo, kangaroos. One more thing, when the verb ends in Y, we need to change that Y to I and we add ES. but it is also exceptional when the verb ending y, but one vowel is next to y, we cannot change that y to ios. We just only add s. So example like here, boy, boys, key, keys. And the last one for you here is about irregular nouns. So I told you already about here, so we just only memorize. There is no choice to remember. So the best way for you means you go and find out the words and try to remember. Example here, man, man, woman, women. And if you want to know more about irregular nouns, you need to go to the internet and you type irregular noun list. So you will see a lot of words. So example like child, children, person, people, tooth, teeth, foot, feet, mouse, mice. So there are many more words. So now that's all for my teaching today. So see you next video. Goodbye.